Hi, everybody. Today is October 31st, 2025, and it's Halloween. Happy Halloween to all the girls and boys out there. I hope you guys eat as much candy as your heart and tummy's desire. Also, shout out to my grandma. Today is her birthday. Love you, girl. Yeah, wishing you many, many, many more. So, you guys, this was the first stop of Haley. Well, not Haley. We have Bear and we had Lauren with us. Haley was back at home getting dressed. She's going to join us in a little while when we go over to a different area. So, right here, the girls didn't have their buckets or bags and whatnot because we had just I had just got them out of school, and we were actually just going to the regular store to get something to drink. However, this lady was giving out stuff, and she actually gave them a bag, which was so nice. Shout outs to her. And I think we were her first trick or treaters. At this time, I think it was around 4:15, 4:20. Yeah, so she came back out with her bags, and she gave Bear a bag and she gave Lauren a bag just to get things started. Lauren, well, Bear Bucket was back at home, so for now we're just gonna use this here and make it do what it do because they don't care, girl. As long as they getting something in the bag, candy and whatnot, okay, they can care less. So that actually was the second home. I didn't get the first home on video, you guys, but it was literally only three houses on this block that gave out, candy this year. So we didn't expect anything actually walking down this particular block, like I said, because we were just going to the store, the regular store. And so, yeah, it was a good surprise here. So this will be the fourth. Actually, you guys, this is the third home. Yeah, so it was four houses on this block that gave out goodies. This was the fourth home, and he gave out a big bag of Takis. Look at my little boo boo. And a big bag of can. She too excited. Girl, please. You're not about to eat that whole bag of Takis by yourself, honey. You're going to share that. Okay, here we go. Now we at the fourth house on this block, which I love because he got my homeboy Chucky hanging up in the door right there. Y'all, to know me is to know that I love Child's Play, and Chucky was one of my favorite characters in horror movies growing up. Okay, so anywho, now we're almost towards the house here, and the lady at her door actually just gave us the whole entire little basket of candy and just told them, you know what, here you guys go, just take it. So of course I'm going to do some checking. I'm going to check the candy, make sure it's safe, there it's not, there's nothing fishy with it for her to give us the whole bucket. Yeah, so the girls was very excited about that. And so at this point here, we have picked up Haley. We are in this little area. I call it Rancho Cucamonga area. Haley is a YN, which if you know, you know, but she's basically a boy. She's like her brother. And yeah, so I found that to be super funny. It was nothing going on in this area, y'all. Lauren was literally going up to houses and ringing doorbells, and these are nice, beautiful homes. I actually love this area right here. It's literally across the street from my home, but nobody was doing anything. Only one home gave out candy. Shout out to her. Um, the lady that gave the girls candy. Shouts out to her. But this area is so nice. I love this area. But yeah, they wasn't talking about anything. So next. So now we are at the recreation center and trying to get a little pictures with this giant monster here. Which Bear was not having it, honey. But Lauren stood over there, and then Haley got her a little couple of pics in and whatnot. But here at the recreation center, you guys, they were doing two things. They had an indoor haunted house on one side. If you didn't want to do that, you go to the right hand side where they're just going to give out candy, and you take your kids into a room full of like goodies, or like with bounce houses, giving out candy, food, like pizza and things of that nature. You take pictures, and so we love that. So this is us entering right here. And also, y'all, the guy right here, I love his costume. I think he was something from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what I thought. But anywho, he asked us this: did we want to go to the haunted house? I said no. Even though Lauren wanted to go, but girl, I don't know. I think that her and Bear was going to be too scared during that, so I was just like, okay, no. Let's just go see what's on the other side. You know what I mean? So at this point here, we are in, and yeah, we're just looking to see where the line starts and end and all of that good stuff. Hey, girl, hey. Excuse us, thank you. And so yeah, we got my homeboy down here. What's up? How you doing, bruh? You good or what? So yeah, y'all, everything else was going so smoothly. The girls were so excited. Haley was talking some craziness right there. I don't know what she was stressing about right there, child. Anyways, y'all, let's make our way on down. Making our way on down. Making our way on down. We had so much fun today. So exciting. Even though I didn't really agree to doing the whole knock on the door thing this year. So I decided this will be much better. You know, they can get everything in one, and it will be safe for the children. And yeah, we can get in and out. And I thought that it was good. It was so many kids here too, neighborhood kids and whatnot. And so yeah, I love that for my babies. And we're going to just finish enjoying everything and just seeing what they have to offer, which they were giving out tons and tons of candy, y'all. I'm talking about, it was a guy literally everywhere around here with their own bags and buckets handing out candy. So yes, we love that. Now, you guys, we're going to get ready to step into this other little room, which right here, she's giving out candy too. Thank you, girl. Appreciate it. Fill them buckets, girl. She was telling me, go get your baby something to eat. Okay, we will. We will, girl. So we get in here, and it's just like a bounce house just full of kids here. Activities was on the other side. I see a couple of characters over there, so I wanted to hop in real quick, have Haley do her 1-2 with the camera. You know, I got to be a fool for a hot second, y'all, okay? I miss trick-or-treating and doing these things when I was younger. So I'm so grateful and so happy that I can do this with my kids too. Because why not? You know, got one life to live. They're going to remember this forever. And I just want to make sure that they get good experience because, you know, it's just me. It's just me. Nobody else. It's just me doing what I need to do for my babies. And I love it. So, yeah. We got Michael and Jason. You know, Michael ain't talking about nothing, actually. He don't want none of me. That's why he stood there. He not talking about nothing. We can go toe-to-toe. Michael Myers, what's up? Anyways, y'all, this was so funny. This was so much fun, y'all. I'm just loving life at this point, y'all, okay? So then they had some little games, little toss games, couple clowns right there, y'all. The girls did not play any of the games because when they found out it was food over here in this area, when they was giving out pizza and then more candy, oh, baby, please. So we stood in line for all of the goodies, and look at everybody looking at me because I had that mask on. They like, what is happening right here with this lady? But anyways, y'all, we were standing here because we were getting pizza. I think it was Little Caesars, I believe. Yeah, I think it was. And then, y'all, they have more candy to give out and more things to look at, more little ghosts and goblins and whatnot. So we did a little bit more, you guys. I just didn't get that on camera. But overall, today was really good. I enjoyed myself. The kids enjoyed themselves. And we made it home at a decent time because I don't like to be out in these streets, okay? Late at night with my kids. No, honey, we get to this city ain't really, okay? Just say that. But anyways, happy Halloween again to you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!